before we start this regularly scheduled program, I'd like to talk to you about changing. Make a change in someone's life today. Because if I can change, you can change. Everybody can change. Make a change today. All right. Rocky Balboa.
What's in your drink? What the fuck is in
The
your
only
drink?
way you can do it is if my voice is like that, it's relaxed. Because I can't do it like when I'm sober. I gotta relax it through. Yeah, make it like nice and low. Yes. Hello. All right. Hello, guys. Hello, Carpoolers. I am back. I am your host, Alex. This is episode 22. We are past 21 now. We can legally able to drink and everything. And I am not alone. I got a full audience here. Some people that came back. We got a new addition to our audience. We got Sarah over there. Say hi, Sarah.
Hey.
And we got Frankie. Hello. Say hi, Frankie. Hi, Frankie. Frankie. And yes, we got some of our guys and we got some of our girls back from the previous podcasts. If you haven't heard them, the first podcast was episode 16, This Side of a Woman. It was about the perspectives of a girl's dating in the single life. And the other one was guys, we just keep swinging or something like that. That's what I titled it off of Gabriel's saying. It was episode, I think, 18. And so it was all the single guys answering the single girls' questions and giving very truthful answers. But now we brought them all back. We brought a crossover event. We got them all back. It's going to be a fun, loving podcast. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be a fucking full-out war. It's going to be a fucking full-out war. So for people like Sarah and Frankie who are new to this podcast, like our podcast gets shown all over are listened to all over the world, apparently. This is new to us. We didn't know we were heard through the Netherlands, through Cairo, Egypt.
The Netherlands
Amsterdam over here. And so, yes. So before it gets a little chaotic here, I'm going to go back and reintroduce our guests that are back here. And some new additions. So,
keep scrolling.
So, our first other bachelor guy here. Ever wanted to know what it's like to climb a Mountain Doom from Lord of the Rings? Then you'll have plenty of fun climbing this sexy supersaurus of a man. But don't let his size fool you. This guy moves with grace as he can outdance anyone and twerk any man or woman alive. If you've ever wanted to know how it feels like to date a Suge Knight and feel his staff of life, then let this man is for you. I give you Frankie. Welcome to the podcast, Frankie. Yes.
Good night.
I'm gonna reintroduce one. This is a good-looking man. If I do say so myself, this beautiful man has a big head and a big brain and the looks and a bachelor degree in bachelorism, as Frankie as Gabriel say. He has no problem coming to your home, ladies, to provide any assistance in your technical problems you may need. He's over 28 years old and video game experience, so he has no problem pushing all the right buttons. And as you know, he knows his way around a joystick oh so well. Ladies, let me introduce you, Benny. Yes. Jesus Christ, this guy pulls it out. This next guy, I'm pretty sure, was born wearing a suit, as you can clearly see. Okay. As this man comes dressed up for any occasion. Ladies, he's probably as fun to dress up as he's dressed down, as we've heard. He'll charade you with that Latino heat as he opens his case and play his guitar for you all night long. Ladies, let me introduce you, Robert Robbie. Yes. Robbie. Oh, yes. All right. This cat daddy is very smooth to his very core, and he'll treat you very old school. This man not only talks the talk, but he walks the walk. Ladies, he'll give you that out-of-body experience and allow your soul to fly up and touch the gates of heaven. Ladies, if you spread him, he'll be the angel beneath your wings. Yes! I've been rehearsing.
Like
oh.
6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. I think Alex has an erection after all these fucking.
Hey, it's been good, man. All right. For this female, if you think you're a wolf and you can hunt her down like any other flock of sheep, beware, as she refers to herself as the black sheep. She enjoys being spontaneous and going on her own path. She'll be a professional photographer 1 second, taking beautiful pictures, and then chilling with barefoot hippies in Santa Barbara the next. She likes to keep her man guessing on her next move, but if you win her heart, she'll treat her like a bouncer guarding a club, as she likes men in security. Roll out with the red carpet, treat her like a princess, but if she acts up, put her over your shoulder and take her ass home. Ladies, let me introduce you, Mimi. No, I'm just kidding, Jenny.
Has Fernando heard this?
Fernando, I apologize.
Take her ass.
I'm sorry, Fernando.
Take her ass home.
Oh, this woman stands at a whopping 6 feet, full of Latina pride running through her veins. Just by looking at this woman, you would believe that she came from a far land of Themyscira, home of the Wonder Woman. She does love to travel and seeing the world and all its wonders, but she also doesn't mind enjoying the simple things in life. Food, drink, laughter. It doesn't take much to make this girl smile. So if you can win her over, steal her heart, maybe you you might make her Grinch heart grow 3 sizes larger. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce my sister-in-law, my co-host, Jessica.
Motherfucker.
Oh, with every Amazon warrior needs an Amazon princess. She may be royalty, but she don't pull her punches. She'll speak her mind and lead her team to victory. She'll also has a fun-loving side and doesn't mind fun, dirty jokes. Example, that's what she said. She loves to dance and sing her night away. She also doesn't mind Netflix and chilling. I'm so glad that this woman is on my team. She's none other than my partner in crime, my lovely, beautiful Wonder Woman, aka my lovely wife, Stephanie. And I'm sorry, everyone else, I will eventually have an intro for you guys. I'm sorry. I was rehearsing this so many other times, but I swear to God, alcohol helped me. I was a lot more smoother this time. But yes, guys. Smoother. Oh, no, watch. It'll kick in. We also got Miguel here in the audience. Say hi, Miguel.
Hi,
What's going on, you guys?
Yeah, you're being listened to around the world. All right. And we got more people. Our audience are slowly building. So, yes, guys, in this episode of the Carpool Lane, we are bringing back everyone, this crossover event, men versus women, or women versus men, however you want to put it.
Yeah.
So, basically, what I'm going to be doing is
Men versus 2 women.
No, you got more females in this. You got Sarah here, you got Stephanie here. We got their input. And so, what we're going to do
It's
is...
not even a game, but we're going to win.
You're going to win.
I am going to let you into that tonight.
So what I'm going to do is reveal again the questions that were asked. Oh, yeah. I'm going to reveal again what the questions that were asked, and then repeat what the answers that the opposite sex talked about.
Okay, go.
Okay, so you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the truth?
I might need it.
Okay, so Frankie, Jenny, and Sarah and Dimitri and Miguel.
Sorry.
I know you guys are probably more just audience members, but if you want to participate, I'm mostly gonna go down the line and go by the girls and the guys that actually answered these last podcasts. But if you want to answer, just raise your hand. No. But if you want to answer, just raise your hand. I'll go to you. We'll do school style. Simple and easy, and that way we'll make sure you get heard. Teacher, exactly. Okay, so before we begin, we're gonna take another shot, so everyone's looser on the lips, a little bit easier. It'll be, liquid courage.
Yeah.
All right.
Salud.
Are you guys ready? Are you ready?
Oh, crap.
Salute.
Salute.
Want one? Here. No, I think
Yeah. That was with authority.
So Jenny, do you like your intro?
I feel like it was...
Be honest.
You want another? Inaccurate. She's like, I've never been to Santa Barbara.
No, that is very accurate. I see her forgetting. Okay. So this is more of like okay, guys. Frankie. Okay, so this is more of like a review, kind of like an update. Like give us an update of how it went. So we're gonna start with the girls. One of the questions was, do you do dating apps? Jessica's answer was does it and would try it out. Jenny's answer was never did Tinder but would try it out, uses Instagram, and Danica uses Tinder. So out of you girls, have you updated your status since then? Have you tried Tinder? Have you tried any other social media apps since then? No? Why not? Really busy? That's the point of apps.
I respect that.
I respect that. Jessica?
No.
No?
Been really busy.
Really busy?
Work.
Man.
Life happens.
Life happens.
Yeah.
You don't put yourself out there though, but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, as long as you, I
just
think
asked
it's
about
okay
Tinder.
if you use one app.
You
And
just
you're
asked
fine to
about.
do
You
it.
just asked about Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use Uber
Sometimes the
Eats.
guy's alright.
Go ahead.
I'll give
Go
it
ahead.
to chips.
Come on,
Grub
Hey,
Hub.
I'm vulnerable to fall in love with anybody who brings me food. So
There you go.
telling you what, that Uber Eats is actually. I'm gonna start using Uber
I'm cool with
Eats.
that.
Maybe I'll find the next.
I want food.
Next
Get a
thing.
meal, they feed you, they drive you around.
Yeah. Okay, so this next question is okay. So you know to set us on that one. But what attracts you to a guy's photo on social media? Jessica's answer was being active, smiling, no shirtless pics unless she asks for them. I'm sorry, I asked that. Sorry. Danica said artistic guys, music shows, concerts, or something like that. Jenny said have lots of photos, no selfies, no dad
I didn't
shots.
say no selfies. I like selfies.
You said no selfies.
I said no, I said the dad shots are kind of like.
The dad shots, yeah.
What
You definitely said the dad shots.
Define
And
Yeah.
Okay. Explain to them what the dad shot is.
I like them now. I changed my mind.
You obviously didn't hear the podcast before. But the dad shot is
So Jenny, explain to them what the dad shot is because they don't know.
That is like when it's like a guy that it seems like he just like got a smartphone for the first time and he's taking his first photo.
From
It's
flip
like-
phone to smartphone.
Okay.
And you see the double
it's
chin
like
and
a
everything.
dolphin,
You're
a
like,
long shot.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird smile.
It's when you point it low.
Organic, yeah.
Point the camera low.
Yeah.
In class.
I like them now. I changed my mind though.
You like them now?
Yeah.
You know that's funny.
Keeping them on their
That's
toes.
funny how we
I
talked.
reassessed.
There you go.
That's funny how we talked about that. How we thought the guys were all going to change their answers.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Just kidding.
I'm about to be there. I'll be right there.
Okay. Here we go. The idea of a first date. Jessica's idea of a first date was food, good conversation, drinks, keep conversation going. Danica was don't ask where to go, guys take the wheel. Jenny, you said amusement park or something active. Have you changed your
That was at
answer?
the moment. That
Or
was at
please
the
explain that, please.
What was that? Why?
You said amusement park or
It's
some sort of
self-explanatory.
activity.
Like, we're gonna go somewhere.
So you want
Yeah.
to be amused.
First date.
Oh, for say, oh yeah. I want to be.
You want to be amused.
I do. I do.
Jessica.
Do you have a cane?
Listeners, Angel.
Come on, step right up.
Yeah,
Step right up. You want to be amused.
Not just
Angel brought in the cane.
Hey, it's not just a fucking cane, it's a fucking cane sword, alright? It's a fucking sword. If he twists the shit and he pulls it out, it's a sword.
Oh,
Is
nice.
it?
Oh,
Easy.
hold on. I don't
Yeah,
want to-
pull it out,
Don't
Angel.
I don't
just pull-
want to-
you don't pull
I know
the sword
there's
out
shows-
on first date.
Pull
man.
it out!
Well, if you're gonna put it that way.
I know there could be international children watching.
Yes.
If you're to call me
Sorry,
out, I'll pull it
Netherlands.
out.
We're not gonna pull it out.
All right.
I
So
just
what?
want to hear
anything
you.
out.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Whip it out.
Sure.
What about the cane?
He was serious.
But be careful, it's really sharp.
Oh. Hey, it's kind of small.
Wow.
That was gonna be long.
I could use it to shorten it up.
Hey,
Remold.
hey,
It's not the size, it's how you use it, right?
hey.
That's right.
Let's
Oh.
still do some damage though.
Oh, okay. You know, before I forget, before we get into more of this, let's discuss what the hell happened last night. As people are wondering.
Oh,
So, if you guys have known or seen on social media, I bought a new Nissan Sentra SR. I bought it last week.
Right.
And yeah, it's a very beautiful blue car. It's a beautiful car. And
Hashtag
still haven't seen
adulting.
we'll get to
I saw it today.
yeah. JD's here. Oh shit. What's up, man?
Jay Dizzle's
How you doing, man? How you doing? Take a seat. Take a seat. Oh shit. Do we need an extra seat?
Grab a nice chest, sit over.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dude, there's a wheel seat over there. Pull it up. No, right behind. There you go. All right, man.
Alright, anyway.
Okay, so my grandma lives in a mobile home. I don't know, center or Angel. Angel, what do you call grandma's place that she lives in? Mobile home. Just a mobile home park. Okay. Well, anyway, I come and
I was built
oh,
after 80.
scooting. What's good? Well, sorry, listeners, we're scooting in for JD to come in. JD, go ahead, grab a drink if you need.
We can move the table.
Grab a drink. Make yourself comfortable. There you go, man. You came right on time, man. So I'm pulling in. I park my car into my grandma's place, and you know they're very strict about the parking and everything. Just make sure you park in area and whatever. And so I go to my grandma's. We go eat spaghetti. We talk, have fun over there. Come back, and I tell Angel, hey, I just bought a new car. I got the new low jack system that like tells you where your car is at in case someone steals it. And yeah, I got a new load. They asked. They said, you want to install? I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. And so we come, and I was like, because like we all happen to park in the same area. We all leave together. We go, I was like, dude, let me show you my car. And all of a sudden, there's an empty spot where my car is at. There's an empty spot where my car is at. And I look, and I'm like, wait a minute, where the fuck's my car at? And I swear to God, like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden, I see a lady in the corner. She's wearing a bright yellow vest, and she gets in the car, and she takes off. Turns out, we find out that she's the manager of that place, and she called the tow truck because my car, when I came in, I backed in, butt first. Yeah. And apparently, they don't want that. That's illegal. And apparently they do have signs, but it's like on the opposite end of the parking section. And it wasn't like where like I was parked at.
Hey, I talked to someone about that.
Yeah.
I was like, have you ever heard of this? Someone that's lived in an apartment complex, they can relate.
Yeah.
When you start the car up, your exhaust, it hits the plants, it hits the fence.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Whatever.
No. That's the intent.
Oh, okay.
That's the intent. Okay.
And my dad said
that so you can preserve, your appearance. But come on, dude.
But there's no
Totally
plants back.
and my dad also said,
bushes,
and my dad,
the exhaust builds up and it marks it, and
Man.
Yeah, and my dad also said, like, say you're driving a big ass truck, and say you go backing up into it, you might hit the fence or whatever like that. And so I get that, but I'm like, still, like, dude, like I was we had to go pick up the car, paid about $480 to get it out.
$420.
Oh, it was a $420. Oh, it was $420. My bad, $420. I'm sorry, raising at $420. Cause I remember I did make the joke to the guy. He's like, oh, it's $420. I was like, am I gonna smoke it? Like, dude. But so like, I finally pull out of the tow truck area, and at this point, Angel still hasn't seen my car. I'm bragging about my new car. I'm pulling out of the tow truck. He's like, I see your new car now. It looks nice now. I was like,
right on the tow yard.
I was so pissed, but I was still laughing because the fact that I was like, dude, that's such a good one. I was like, I see your new car now. But it pissed me. It was fucking hilarious.
You think I go over the top dressing up? Look at you.
I haven't had my car
man.
I haven't had my car for a week and already it's being towed. I'm like, and then when I get home, because my grandma's like the section she lives at, the mobile it like cuts off data or any internet type of thing around there.
Stone Age.
Yeah, it's Stone Age over there. And so when I got home, I finally got a call from LoJack saying that my car was a voicemail saying that by the time we got there around like 7:30ish, by 7:53 they were already saying my car was being moved. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, are you serious? And so, but we didn't know until like 8:40 or something like that. I was like, dude, you get it towed, dude. I was like, oh my God. I wasn't blocking nobody. I just backed in reverse. That's it. Because I have a new backup camera, so I can do that. So like, yeah. So anyways, that was a good little segment break right there. You know what? Hold on. Because JD came in.
Oh, he ain't ready.
This young man, I've known him for a long time. This one, ladies, is a guy you definitely want to on your team. On the outside, he's a nice, sweet guy who's charming and carries his heart on his sleeve. But on the inside, he's a raging Oakland A's fan who has no problem swinging his bat and running all the way home to you. Yeah.
Hey, you gotta go home, man. He's a Giants fan.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I thought you were A's fan. Oh, wait! I get that. You go to A's games, but you never. Oh my God! I messed up that segment. My bad. He's a raging Giants fan. My bad, dude. But yes, everyone had to do one. Sorry, man.
Hey, you didn't do Miguel.
Yeah,
you didn't do Miguel.
I didn't know Miguel was coming until like last minute.
You didn't do your brothers.
You better freestyle that shit.
Oh.
This man has been playing bitches since 19.
Do it. You should do it. Do it.
All right. This question for the guys. Have you guys all heard the girl segment of the podcast?
Yeah.
Except for Frankie.
I heard it.
You heard it? You heard their answers and everything?
Thank you.
So what did you guys think of the answer when I asked the question, would girls ever flirt with another guy on a date? Like, say the guy is boring. That was the question. Like say the guy was boring, the guy left to go to the bathroom, and all of a sudden the waiter or the bartender shows up and brings up a nice conversation with you. Would you flirt with that, the waiter or bartender? A lot of the girls kind of said yes.
What did I say?
You said
Fuck
kinda,
that.
yeah.
I would.
Absolutely.
Like
Not in front of your face.
you didn't want to be rude, but at the same time, like if the bartender's like, you know,
If
getting a
you're
good
dressed
conversation.
That's
So
not how
yeah.
you ask
Wait, if
it.
it's
You don't
just
want to be
a
rude,
first
but you
date,
don't want to
though?
miss
I
out.
don't think that's how you ask it, but if it's boring. And
Yeah.
he's in
Like,
the bathroom,
if the date is boring and the guy leaves and all of a sudden the waiter bartender shows up,
That's the point.
like, would
Oh,
you
for
guys
sure.
flirt with another guy? And like, you know,
Yeah, why not?
why not? So
I'm
what did you
saying-
guys? What did you guys all think of the answer?
Hell yeah!
All of a sudden, Dominic shows up.
Alex, did you hear that?
If
I'm
you're, on a
joking.
date, if you're on a date with a girl and like she's like hella whack and you know it's your first date, whatever, like you don't have to be obligated to that person.
No, you
I
don't.
was wondering how long it would take for him to answer. Right now.
I know. Oh, son of
Pay
Dominic.
up, Benny, pay up.
All right, Angel, what do you think of that answer when you heard it on the podcast? Well,
No. He's just shaking his head.
So wait, the women's
Hey,
women's
me-
say
Get
yes?
your head shaked.
That
You know
I
what?
guess
Angel
so.
can't
I do
relate because
not
he is the
remember.
fucking bartender. Huh?
yeah, that's right. He works
With
at
a
Dave
good
Buster's.
motherfucking conversation.
He is the guy making the
He is
conversation.
the bartender.
He's like, hey, how's that guy?
He
treat you, by the way?
admits it too.
He's like, you better talk to me.
He is the other guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy
Tell the
swooping your
truth,
girl.
girls. Tell the truth. I'm not gonna snitch you out. I'm just saying.
JD, Benny, Robert, what did you guys think of that answer that they
About
gave?
them flirting with the bartender.
The bartender.
while
The-
in the bathroom?
Like if you were the guy.
I know that shit happens.
To get you more drinks.
Well,
Yeah,
flirting's not a
it's
choice
insane.
a lot of the times. It's just like
True.
how you
It's just
react
nature.
to someone.
No, okay. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, on their perspective, like, how do they think of that?
I'm sure they do the same.
They might.
Oh.
They just gotta admit it. If the girl is boring too, they might do the same.
They're probably in the bathroom planning out, you know, what they're gonna do after they leave this place.
They just might. They just might.
That's
To be
a
honest.
terrible outlook.
It sounds like you're like, but I would do the same.
Jessica,
I'm
if
dressed
your
up.
guy is going to the bathroom to make up his little plan, then he fucked up before he even took you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Halfway through it, you gotta do what you gotta
He's
do.
calling an audible, improvising.
You can't play what? Oh, the podcast.
Angel, I feel like if you said that to me and you made eye contact, I would just feel all sorts of beautiful.
Dude.
I would just be like, oh god, oh man.
Okay,
I'm just
So-
saying,
I'm in Greenland.
you're a whole lot of man over there.
There's too much heat over there.
I see you, big boy.
I got the buzz, bro. Not those ones.
Keep it on. Keep it warm.
So you, alrighty.
There's a green one.
No, I said that one.
You see the
Yeah,
ones?
Sarah and Frankie are trying to do
No, it's
shots.
blue.
Oh,
Oh.
Jenny
I
and
was
Frankie.
coaching.
Oh, here's coaching.
Uh,
This is how you do it. Use your tongue, Frankie. Use your tongue. It's your first time.
Oh, you know what you gotta do?
He goes,
Come on.
Oh.
It might hurt the first time.
Wait. You gotta lick around all the way around and loosen it up.
You guys,
Lick
it's
up.
clean. What
We're
the taking
taking
jello
Use my
shots.
finger.
Ah.
Yeah, like a real pro does.
No, that's cheating.
You guys, we're
Finger
taking
and
jello shots in case anyone's asked.
Okay.
It's jello shots.
Man, where you clean that shit?
I don't want to put my
Should,
Oh,
hey,
geez.
Suge Knight got a big tongue.
You're rude.
Reminds me of
No, he's accurate.
Hey, I don't make fun of him unless they admitted it already. Like he knows damn well.
But thank you for coming to my.
Yeah. She'll still come here. Okay, this was a fun question that I have to reveal who asked it. So Jenny, listen up. If we ordered room service, what would you get? Chocolate, strawberries, or warm honey? That was from Robert. Throbby Robbie.
That makes sense.
Danica said all three because she's shy apparently. And Jenny said strawberries and champagne. And Jessica said just
What's
strawberries.
the question? What is
I
it?
love shampoo.
The question was, what would you order if we had ordered room service? Chocolate, strawberries, or warm honey?
Get some fucking
Who the
burgers.
fuck
Right.
is doing it?
You ain't never tried it there. Knock it
He's
off,
like,
honey.
try it out.
Hey,
I'm gonna eat here.
It's like a hey.
Down, Frankie.
I'm gonna eat.
On.
I'm gonna put that on you, put you in the pan, and then eat a meal.
You don't need any of those accessories, bro?
I don't know mozzarella
Got one.
sticks, honestly.
Mozzarella stick? You change your answer? You got mozzarella
Oh,
stick.
buddy. Damn.
Yeah.
She
I
wants
know.
Jenny, is that the
Chicken
correct
wings.
answer that I put there?
What?
straight for
Really?
The strawberries and champagne? That's what you would get?
Yeah, but I just felt like I had to answer because it's a really weird question.
Well, what
would
you
Yeah. Why would you ask that, Robert?
Yeah, what would you ask
Dude, because I asked the question because I was asked to
I
make a
felt
question.
constrained by the option.
Can I gonna shake with that?
I felt limited, and I felt
Choose
like I had
option
to
B.
answer.
No, but it's
I
all
should have
good.
made it a
You
little
make
more.
me feel limited, Robert.
I should have made it more open ended. That was my fault.
Maybe
Woo!
just what would
Open-ended.
you order?
Open ended.
He's like, throw some marshmallows in there and everything. Dab it up.
You know what? I should have asked, what would you order, Jimmy?
Yes. What would you order?
What?
Let's
Actually-
answer it. Let's
What's the answer? What was
I
it?
was
What-
I'm trying to think about it.
If we had room service,
It's already done.
and I
Alright,
said, hey,
Next question.
we got this.
Chicken tenders. Chicken
Chicken
tenders.
Chicken. Oh yeah, a lot of the girls ask for chicken tenders.
Hey, you know what's weird?
Because-
Speaking of room service and all that, I never understood like those places that have like Hooters and stuff, and then you have
They're
dudes
closing.
eating wings. I never
And
got
what?
that
Huh?
because
Like,
I don't want
just
girls
wing.
to see me eat wings and have like barbecue.
Yeah,
all over my
because
face.
it's a messy ass meal.
And then you're
That's cute.
Cute for who?
But you got like mess all over and everything.
I'm not
It's kinda
knocking
weird.
them. I mean, I feel like they should go out there and get their money, but like I would feel weird pigging out on some wings in front of someone.
You're the only
Boneless.
only guy that I've ever heard that. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
don't like
Fuck
fucking
bone. He's smart. Get the knife.
Yeah, get the boneless, get the fork.
I don't
It's
like
good.
Wait,
Okay.
stop.
I don't like fucking.
Pásame la-
man. I can't get one.
Okay.
Hey, when I'm with the boys, though, I get down on some wings.
I mean, if that's the only thing there, then fuck it. But
Yeah.
All right.
He thinks smart.
Miguel, do you want to participate in this? Like, okay.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
no. I just want to make sure because these questions are toward
He's
guys
just here
now.
for the spaghetti.
A, B, or C.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Drinks, fool.
Take a couple shots. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, this was the question from Jessica.
Uh-huh.
Do guys use dating apps? Why or why not? Gabe said, "What's an app? Is it a disease?" I use Mocha Space and AOL and Facebook.
Taking it back.
I remember that.
Ah.
Arsenio,
Throwback Thursday.
AOL days.
Arsenio said he uses Tinder, Instagram, a service app for the army called I called it Booty Boot Camp, and uniform dating. Benny says he uses dating apps, Tinder and Grindr and OkCupid.
Wait, what?
Oh my
You're adding
god.
shit.
I got someone for you. Don't worry.
Angel says he uses Match.com, and Robert says he uses Bumble, OkCupid, Mocha Space, Kinky.
Mocha
Okay,
Space?
what's Kinky thing?
I was
Explain that.
Anything.
It's,
Yeah, I was wondering that. Explain
a
it.
hookup
It's not.
site, isn't it?
It's not called kinky thing. It's just a.
Kinky
It was.
thing.
That's
It's
her
called-
nickname. That's her nickname.
Oh, what was it called? What was it called?
Kinky something?
I forgot. I started for
It's
a
a
bit.
one-time
It was
app.
for people who are more into the darker, freaky shit.
Oh.
Medieval.
SM.
BDSM.
Getting tied
There you go.
up.
There you go.
Hey.
Let me pass on the.
So Miguel and Frankie, you heard their guys' answers. So like I'm starting with Miguel. Do you use any social media apps? Tinder,
Nah,
Grindr, whatever.
I've
you
had
use.
Tinder before, but it was kind of weird. Like, I just feel like it's like better just like fucking, go out with friends and meet someone, and then you guys start talking on Insta and
Acquaintances.
shit.
How old
All
are
right.
you?
Yeah, I'm 26.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right, JD. What was it?
You?
Social media apps.
I've used Tinder before.
All right. How'd it work for you?
JD be on Plenty of Fish.
Miguel, call him out.
Is he Christian?
Is he Christian?
Jewish
shit.
mingles?
Jewish mingles?
Nah.
Kelly the wine mixer.
Kelly the wine
Going
mixer.
out, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Naturally.
All right, Frankie. Use any social media apps?
Well, let me just put this out there.
Okay.
So I am a man, yes.
Yes. Woo!
Yeah.
Man!
But I do drive my car on the other side of the road.
Hey,
Yeah!
Yes,
You gotta be careful.
not the European way.
Oh.
Although,
You doing your bid? What?
He reverses into the
I
tunnel,
use,
guys.
I've never
Don't let no
heard
exit
that.
sign stop me.
Yes, yes, good ass answer. And he holds a goal.
Hey, let me clarify. It has to be clean. Hygiene is number one.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
standards. I respect that.
No, mud pot. No, sorry. Anyways, so let's get back to the question.
Yeah.
I use a few, and they all work very differently. Some people are down to meet and be friends. Some people are down to meet and date, and some people just want one thing. And,
Okay. Okay, like I'll say it first. Like, okay, there's our specific types of dating apps for like lesbian, and I know it probably might be for gay one. For lesbian, we looked it up just for fun. There's one called Scissors. Literally, because I don't know. Is there a gay one like? I don't know, like just specifically for gay people, just Grindr?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need no Grindr, but
that's where it all started.
Us.
It started with Grindr. That's how you got Plenty of Fish and Tinder and all that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The thirsty gays.
Oh man.
I like to think all the thirsty gays.
Yeah.
Drinks up.
Drinks up. Yeah. Drinks up.
Bottoms down.
Bottoms
down.
Bottoms down. I love it.
That was a good one.
Okay, but for the guys, have you guys changed any tactics since last time we talked?
About dating apps?
About dating apps. Have you guys tried anything new since you heard the girls
BBW.
or any of the guys' perspectives last time we talked?
No, I've still used dating apps, but the way I see it is using dating apps is like the Oakland Raiders. Let me put it this way.
Oh shit! Damn, you about to depress us right now.
I'm an Oakland Raider fan, all right?
Somebody come back. You're depressing me right now.
You're excited about using it. You're thinking it's going to be hopeful.
Yeah.
And then you're just disappointed at the end.
Oh man!
The best advice I can give that is change your picture.
Oh
yeah, your picture's everything.
Let's do it right now.
Don't catfish
It's
nobody.
everything.
Give him a suit.
All they see.
Yeah, Jenny can
Change your
fucking
picture.
take a picture of you right now, like Photoshop the shit out of it right now, do something
You
cool.
shouldn't have
Make it look like Brad Pitt.
You don't have to Photoshop it.
You don't
Just
want
get a
to
good angle
catfish
going.
Yeah, get a good angle
And,
going.
and you want
Good
it to
angle, good
look like
lighting.
you.
That's all you need, right?
Everyone's doing it, right? Everyone does it.
Well, I'm just
it's
saying
expected.
because it's the first thing that they see.
Yeah.
So there's some pictures that are gonna be like, oh, I'm not even gonna reply, and then there's some pictures that you're like, oh, hello, how are you? How are you? Hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? You know, you
Do
get
it,
those,
Benny.
No, it's just the thing is that a lot of them are just robots.
True.
That's the thing. They're just robots.
Oh,
Looking for a hot girl now.
Yeah. Skip.
Okay,
You get a link to
Does
their webcam
honesty
show?
work? Does honesty really work? Like, if you say on there, just here for dating, just here for hosting, like shit like that. Does that work if you say that on there?
On the gay ones,
Just
for the
looking
most
for
part.
friends.
On the
like,
gay
only.
ones, for sure, it I don't know, because they're all looking for the same thing.
True. I mean, I have a friend that's like trying to find someone in a day where it's just for hookups. I'm like,
Yeah,
I think you're in the
sucks.
wrong website.
Mm-hmm. But then that's the thing, like, how you can go out and meet and stuff, but even then, I don't know. It all just depends on the conversation. If you can hold a conversation through an app, it's helpful. It shows a lot about who you are. Because if you're just like, oh, do you want to come over? Do you want to come over? Like, no. If you can hold a conversation, it means you actually have some substance.
Right.
Yeah,
No, I agree with that.
what I've learned from the girls, specifically Jessica, is that we run into situations where, like, yeah, you can hold a conversation through apps, and that's great. Yeah, definitely. But you got to make sure you back it up when you meet in person.
Right.
Because a lot of times you mentioned, or one of the podcast was like you meet a couple guys, good conversations through text, but when you meet them in person, it's kind of dull.
Yeah, I've had that happen too. It's like
Really?
where I'm talking to this girl on the dating app. We get along great, and then I went on a date with her, and I could tell she wasn't interested. It was like one of the worst dates I've ever been in. It was like I went to a bar. We went to a bar that she was comfortable. Like she knew. She liked. All right. I said, all right, let's go. And before we get there, she was like, just to let you know, I know a few people there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think anything of it. All right. So we get there. I buy shots, whatever. I give her the money. I give the bartender the money, and before she can even give me the money, she grabs my change, whatever. She just grabs it and takes it.
What?
Wait, the date does?
Yeah.
She
I'm
got
like,
Did
I'm
she
like,
take the shot then?
yeah. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I didn't, whatever.
So she took your change?
Yeah.
What's that
I
shit
would
about?
have been like,
I'm like,
What the
I'm
fuck?
just like, it's a couple
rude.
dollars. Forget it.
So she took your money?
it's the
that's
principle.
whatever, I was
of
gonna
the
robbed by
volleyball.
your date.
She gave some of it to
She
the
doing
bartender.
something
The
strange
bartender
for
was
those
her friend.
change.
She's like, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and give her the gifts right now because
She already
she's my friend.
drunk?
She robbed
And
your friend's tip?
I'm like, you know what? Whatever.
That's even worse.
So, we're talking and
So
I
now
guess
we're
she
together.
did know a lot of people there because every time she saw a friend that she knew, she was like, oh, she would cut me off middle of me talking
That's
to her.
rude.
She would go, oh, hey, she'd get up and go say hi, she'd walk away,
Oh my God.
leave me alone at the table, like,
That's pretty shitty.
Wow.
and then she would go, we're talking, again, I'm in the middle of talking with her, And then she sees her friend. She's like, "Oh, hey, let me go say hi to this guy real quick." And then she goes talks to her. I'm like,
Tequila squirt.
and then she comes back and says, "Oh, yeah, he was having a bad day, whatever. So I told him if he gets bored, or whatever, he could just come join us."
You're on a date.
What the fuck?
Like literally, like every 10.
Out of
15
bitch, are
minutes,
we on a date or
she
not?
saw someone she knew. She would interrupt me, go up, get up, have a conversation with them, and then come back. I'm like,
so what did you do? So what did you do?
I try to stay polite. I'm like,
you're so nice.
You don't deserve her.
That's
She doesn't deserve you.
But the other people walk away and say bye.
I mean, the
No,
other way
don't you
around.
love when
She doesn't
dates
deserve you.
show that they're not worth shit at the first time?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
All right,
Actually, yeah.
So it's like, I took her back and like, okay, yeah, it was nice meeting you.
You gotta
That was just
appreciate
it. Like, you know what?
Yeah, at least she didn't
Did
waste
she-
any more time.
Did she text you
What's that?
afterwards? Did she text you afterwards? Okay.
Basically, she used you for
Free drinks.
shots,
For free drinks.
Seriously.
for money, and a chance to hang out with her friends.
Yeah.
That's
That
what she
was
used.
like-
All right.
Well, that's a good thing that she showed you her true colors.
Yeah. No
At
time
least
lost.
you didn't waste any
Hey,
time.
every now and then, I like being used to.
I don't think we're talking about the same kind
It
of
balances
thing.
my shit out. It's weird, but it works.
Puts you in check.
I know. He's so comfy next to you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Tina.
Bro, more tequila.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah.
that's hilarious.
That's what you do that
That's-
to me, huh?
Cute.
But
Get
yeah.
over
I
here.
think next time this shit happens, like you remember listening to the girl podcast where I spoke for
Like you
Erica,
used to.
one of my coworkers, and she was like, you know what? She just upped and left her date after, because it got to a certain point where like he was being fucking rude, being fucking racist and
Yeah,
shit,
no,
saying
I mean,
hella dumb shit, and
we-
she just like got him a beer, and then she just like, okay, I'm
The
done.
thing was that we were still having some good conversation, but like I said, like every once in a while when I started to talk, she saw someone she knew, she interrupted me.
She would cut you off.
Yeah,
That's
she would cut me
rude.
off.
That's
I'm like-
extremely rude. And
The fact that she didn't text you back the next day or whatever, and like she didn't apologize or anything like that, because clearly you could have seen signs like, hey, I'm cutting off this guy, I'm cutting off my date from talking and having a conversation with it. If she didn't apologize, then it's like, oh, forget it, not waste your time right there.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Though, so.
It is what it is.
It was an
Okay.
experience.
It was an
Fuck
experience,
her.
yeah. We've all had bad experiences.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And yep. All right. Fuck you, Angel.
You gotta laugh, like,
All right. The question
You're like,
was
speak for yourself.
okay. The question was from one of my coworkers, Erica. Do you research girls' profiles? Angel said, "Of course, why not? They made the profile. You read it."
I
Gabriel's-
like that answer.
Yeah. Gabriel says he prefers an address. I don't know. Arsenio said, "For your safety, prepare for the worst in case of catfish."
Wait, what's the question?
Yeah.
The question was, do you research a girl's profile? But Angel gave a really good answer where it's like, of course, why not? They made the profile. It's right there, out there online.
Right.
Just read it.
oh, yeah.
Like Instagram?
I agree.
Okay,
Well,
but
like
you-
anything, really.
Oh.
And so Frankie, like, say you go on like you're looking up a date on social media apps, whatever you use, and do you look them up? Like, do you look at their photos, their pictures, their profile,
For
their
like years
bio,
and years
whatever?
ago.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know about years ago. Well, it depends
I don't know where they came.
how available they are. Because sometimes, like, it'll have a little link to their Instagram or Facebook, so you can kind of snoop through and lurk.
To see how much they.
It's
It's not
Well,
snooping if
see-
they put it there.
Well, see, it's a little
True.
different when you drive your car on the other side of the road. You want to
How?
make sure that they're not followed by anybody you know. Well, I don't.
Oh.
Because I don't like that communal.
Yeah, that's,
No.
Oh.
My thing is if you've messed with somebody I know, I'm good.
no, Eskimo
Like,
brothers.
yeah, and especially.
What's it called?
Eskimo brothers. Yep.
Eskimo Brothers.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I
Fucking
like.
Sarah with the slang Eskimo Brothers.
We both slept in the same hut.
We both
Sounds
hump the
like you
hump,
don't
same
even
Hulla bear. Pull
I mean, the way I see it is, yeah. I mean, if it's up there, so that way you can find conversation topics. you
Yeah,
know, like,
and you can find what you
Yeah.
have in common.
Exactly. So I mean, because like,
Sorry.
if there's nothing on there, you don't really know what to how to start the conversation, right? I mean, because like
Yeah.
sometimes on the profiles they'll say things that they're interested in or whatever. See if you have something in common or find a conversation to start with. You don't want to just say hey,
Yeah.
because there's nothing there.
Just forget
Like,
And then the tricky thing is too, like if you like, I'm good at having conversations, but then when you can't find a common topic, and you're like, okay, well, what am I gonna do? Like, what?
He was falling
Yeah.
How do I get out of this?
He was falling asleep.
Yeah, I think what people choose to put out there speaks volumes about what they want them to appeal to or what they want to look like. Me, I'm fucking weird on social media. I just fucking post some shit because I'm like, oh fuck, I feel like I'm not using this right. So I'll just like post some random shit or I'll just do some dumb shit.
Send it my way, bro.
Yeah.
Oh. And then I open my DMs from Angel and I feel beautiful again. And I'm like, hey. He's like, hey, boy. But anyways, that speaks volumes. So when I look through somebody's Instagram, I'm like, they're probably, whatever they're trying to communicate, I read it and I analyze if that's good for me and what I want. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
All right, but Benny, same question. JD or Miguel too, if he's listening.
Like I was saying, you want to know, if you have common points to talk about, or get a good idea of who they are as a person. If they don't put anything on there, how are you supposed to start a conversation? How are you supposed to really know if you'd be interested in even reaching out to them in the first place?
Exactly.
Maybe if you're on a dating website and they only have one picture of themselves and there's nothing there. That they don't have a
what
bio
if it's
or
a catfish?
Yeah, what if it's a catfish?
That was Arsenio's thing. He was questioning like, well, if it's catfish, I'm scared to put it out.
You want to make sure that that they're a real person, that they have that they seem real. You want to something to talk about at the very least.
Well, I mean, that's also the question that I was asking. Like you write what you're looking for. Like my friend, if they're looking for like an actual relationship or something like that, maybe you're in the wrong side. But that also lets the person know what they're looking for. If you're looking for friends, if you're looking for a long-term relationship, I know there are apps where you can click on that. You can check that off so that the other person can see it, and that's how they match you too. So definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that.
At the end of the day, you're just you're just gonna. At the end of the day, he could just be saying, or he or she could just be saying that shit just to
pull you in
as a front,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he or she's gonna do whatever she wants to do. He or she wants to do.
You're good.
Because you might get played.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a fear. But
you're risking it for love.
That's true.
Yeah. Do you ever research, the girl's profile, that you're looking at? Yeah. Yeah, but as Angel said, they put it out there. You take advantage of it.
I'm going down 114 weeks.
Oh shit! Did I just like that picture? Take it back. Take it back.
I'm not even in a relationship with her. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Check the comments. Like, looking no hard.
I need receipts. What the fuck? Okay, the next question. Where did Jenny go?
To tinkle.
Go.
Okay. He said it. Okay, the next question was, are you intimidated by strong women? Gabriel said he'll body slam a strong woman. He's like, I'll body slam her thoughts. He like mentally strong women. It doesn't matter if she just she's just good.
Hogan, Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Body slam.
Arsenio said he likes a strong woman because they have goals. He likes a drill sergeant woman, a G.I. Jane. Louis said he likes a go-getter and independent. It doesn't, does not beat the man. And apparently, actually physically beating him. Angel said he loves a challenge. Robert said he likes a strong woman. Benny said he likes someone to call you out on your shit and take away the video games. No, I'm just kidding. I remember that last part. Where the fuck did Benny go? Fucking Benny.
Probably to get food.
Fucking shit. Now they're all getting a bunch of. But anyways, the guys that are here, yeah. So how do you feel about your answers? And it's still the same. Yeah?
We gotta wait for Jenny. She's one of our only single girls.
But since Jessica's here, respond to that.
Yeah, same thing. But okay, I was talking to my friend about this one because she was this is one of the questions that she was interested in. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel it's also because we're all Latinos and
it's not quite a diverse.
Strong men are expected.
No. But our moms are very okay. Everything starts with your mother, and and we have very strong mothers, sisters.
The men might be like Maria said, men might be the head of the house, but the women are the neck.
And with us, our mothers are very strong. Yeah. So a lot of the guys that I've met, they like the fact that I'm very loud and I might be a bitch or whatever. Which I'm not.
I don't like that. I hate when strong women call themselves a bitch. You're not a bitch. You're just strong.
I know, but that's how they
men
describe
just can't handle
it,
that
you know?
shit.
Yeah, but I'm like,
it's for weak men to call you that.
But
That's
is
it?
But what was interesting to me was, okay, is it the fact that a lot of the guys that we asked these questions to, you guys are all Latinos. Yeah. All the guys that we had in that podcast were all Latinos, actually. And they're all used to it.
So we're stereotyping. So wait, no.
Not stereotyping. No, not stereotyping, but it's like, okay.
Your circle that you're asking is not a diverse population.
Yeah, so we didn't
ask a different perspective. You're asking the same Latino.
We asked Latinos. That's all we asked.
We're in a circle somewhat. Yeah. We all kind of been brought up in different, kind of relatively the same. That's why we're all together. Yeah. If you bring someone completely out of the equation, like, I don't know who you are, you obviously have different perspectives. You're gonna get a different answer.
Yeah, because when you're on that app, I'm not just dating Latinos, you know. So obviously, I know
we're not bullshitting. Yeah. We're all on the same page.
Yeah. So the question was, so the question was, are you intimidated by? So Jenny, the question was, are you intimidated by strong women? And I gave all the I repeated all the answers the guys gave. Gabriel said he'll slam a body slam about strong woman. Arsenio said he likes a strong woman. He likes a drill sergeant. Louis says he likes a go-getter, independent woman. Robert likes a strong woman. Benny said he'll like someone that like call you out on your shit. And Angel said he loves a challenge. They all agree, like some way they like it. They like a strong woman.
I feel like my answer is really short. I would like to elaborate.
But what I was telling them was that
we'll get to you.
All the guys that we asked in that podcast, they're all Latinos.
Well, they're new generation Latinos too, which is I really like that too because it's like
maybe new to you.
I
mean, would we have gotten different answers if we had asked different?
Maybe if we asked our dads back in the day
or different cultures.
If we had different ethnicities in that podcast, would we have gotten different answers?
Netherlands, what's up?
I think that's what I wanted to know because I'm not just dating Latinos.
I don't think it's just ethnicities. I think it's like also like just generational, and then like where you are located.
The generation right now is fucked up. No guidance.
Because it surprised me. It surprised me when all guys were like, yeah, hell yeah. But then I'm like,
I was shocked by that.
But when I'm like, okay, well, I'm not just dating Latinos. I'm dating, other ethnicities.
Well, why would anyone want anything more? Why would anyone want a pushover?
But there's some guys that want that because they're ego.
I need to ask my lawyer before I say that.
All right. We'll go with Frankie. Go ahead.
I lost my place. I think the majority of the guys that are intimidated by strong women are just afraid because their ego. Like, if you let your ego rule you, then a strong woman's intimidating because it's like, oh, she's looking like she runs this spot when it should be me. There's a lot of... And what's funny is you guys started talking about this and I instantly thought of the opposite. I think of guys that somewhat take advantage of strong women. Like, oh, I have a good job. I went to school. I make good money. I know a bunch of losers that love girls like that.
So they don't have to do that.
And it's like, but the thing is like, okay, so I get to stay at home but the thing is like, it's one thing if you're staying at home and contributing to the household, but it's another if you're
deadbeat,
out there sleeping around and taking advantage of the fact that your woman's just paying your bills for you. Right.
You're just
big game. It's gonna catch up to him. It's gonna catch up.
One tool, that's what it is, bro.
But no, you're also preying on the fact that that women are emotional creatures. Like they're more feeling. Some people, not all. But
I am a Cancer.
Are more emotional.
Cancer. Wait.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who builds military children?
Right, exactly. And so you have to have like a certain softness to you. And some guys are like, okay, well, you want to go ahead and get a job? Okay, well, you can cater to me financially, and then I'm going to go off and do what I want to do anyway. So it doesn't matter. And that's the thing. I feel like good people are good people and bad people are bad people. And no matter if you're a strong woman or if you're a woman that has a lower self-esteem that a lot of people would consider a pushover, I think that if you're going to get taken advantage by a D-bag, you're going to get taken advantage. And at the end of the day, it's like...
Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Am I got stuck a little bit?
Did it not tell you?
From the heat.
It did because we...
Keep going. We're good.
Sorry.
Preach it.
Preach it.
Preach it.
I don't know. I think, and then like me, I was. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Sorry, no, you go
after you.
Because I already lost track.
No,
of
nicest guy contest.
Yeah. Because like you had mentioned. So.
Hey.
So no, yeah, I would agree. Yeah, a strong, independent woman, that would be great because say I do end up having kids with her or whatever. I have a daughter. I wouldn't.
Model.
I would want her to have a good role model. Like, don't take shit from guys like that. I would be, be strong, be independent. That you don't have to take shit from the guys. Because I would want my daughter to, to be like that.
Because you're not thinking, oh well, I gotta look like I'm at the top. You're thinking, we're gonna make a good partnership. And see, that's where me being gay is kind of like, I can already understand that because it's me and another guy, and it's like, okay, how are we gonna make this work? We're both. A lot of society looks at men like, okay, you're the leader of the house. You're the leader of this. You're the one taking charge. When in reality, no. You got two men, and now you got. It's like, how are we going to make this work? How are your strengths going to contribute? How are my strengths going to contribute? How can we work this? And that's what straight couples are having a hard time with nowadays because it's like, oh well, this role's just given to me versus, okay, well I worked my ass off for this role, and in reality, it's like, what can each one bring to the table? So that you guys...
Too many captains, not enough sailors.
Oh, good one.
Whatever branch.
Snap their fingers, too.
Indians. Everyone wants to lead and not follow. But that's not selection.
You need more captains.
It's not your selection, it's unbalanced.
It's that way, I feel.
And you gotta
everyone
choose
be
your
their
battles.
whole ass person.
Right. And you gotta kind of choose your battles. Like, okay, there's some things that you're not gonna let up on. All right, you have yours and I have mine. And you just gotta... Okay.
No one powers to anyone.
Right. And it's like, okay, well, I can't. You also can't be hella stubborn and headstrong. Like, okay, well, it's my way or no way. No, okay, you got good ideas too. How can we make this work?
Yeah.
What is it that your strength? What are your strengths bringing to the table with our mind? Okay, let's look at this.
It's a balance.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's.
But it's a journey.
I like that.
It's a journey.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys high-fiving for it.
Because they just throw popcorn.
You got Dominic and Miguel like all high-fiving because they threw popcorn at each other.
So me and Angel earlier were talking about.
Oh,
we were talking about how it was your grandma's birthday.
Yeah.
And I was telling him how I'm a grandma's boy because I just absolutely just love that woman. Like, she's just infallible in my eyes. But like, I was raised by strong women. I was raised by my grandma, my older sister, my mom, who was a single mom for a cool part of my life. And the one thing that I admire is like a woman who's strong. Just because like there's a lot of and there's a lot of, especially in our culture, bro. Like, to a certain extent, the old way is that like men have this responsibility to be the end all be all, like alpha omega. Like, we gotta. But like that, even for us, though, it's like you can't even be emotionally. You can't always be emotionally vulnerable if you go by the old way.
But she's driving the fucking car. She's driving.
But like,
my grandma never had a fucking license.
But I had to do it. I had to.
Yeah, literally and physically, emotionally, whatever. She drove the family.
You signed your pimp game, man. You slapped
something symbolic. I can break it down later.
Yeah,
off this shit, off the record.
Yeah, but for me, like, I don't know. I think like every now and then, men have the right to be emotionally vulnerable.
We need to keep opening that door.
We need a strong woman who can be like, hey, like, I got you.
Right.
It can't just be the one dude. Like, because I've dated girls who look at me like I'm fucking Superman, and I'm like, I'm so fucked up in my 27 years. Like, you cannot look at me like I'm Jesus. You know, like, I'm gonna fuck this up. It's gonna blow up in my face. Like,
you gotta know that she's gotta be there for you, like, to support you.
And I've had women when they see me
good with the bad, with the ugly.
Yeah, I've had women when they see me like fall and they're like, I don't know if I want that.
If I'm crying, I don't want you to cry for me. Like, I want you to.
I cried during the notebook too. That's all I got. I cried during the notebook.
And that's why you have to date, because, for example, I've always had to be that fucking strong person. You know, like, after my dad passed, I would see my mom and I would see my sisters, and I'm like, I have to be that grown-up person for them. And so when I look for someone in a relationship, I'm fucking tired of picking out the place that we're gonna go eat at. I'm just like, dude, can you just pick a fucking place so we can go eat? Yes, like, I don't care. Let's just go somewhere. I'm being serious.
Hey, we can talk about people not knowing what to eat and when to eat and who should choose.
See, and that's why you end up dating, because you think they're perfectly good for you, but, you know, no. Like, I'm looking for the male version of that, you know, and you're looking for the girl version of that.
Yeah. You know what's hella funny? I dated a girl once who would always ask me, what do you want to eat? And I'm fucking simple as shit. I'm like, I fucking love Chinese food. So I'm like, I said, fuck it, Chinese food. She said, no, I don't want fucking Chinese food. And I'm like, why the fuck did you ask? I told you what I really wanted, and you shut me down.
I want it.
So girls, how do you answer to that?
She wanted me to say something.
We're
gonna let Sarah go.
Supposed to know all the places I like to eat, and then you pick from one
You
of those
pick from
places.
those. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna say you pick from what I like.
What if
you buy, motherfucker?
Especially, I'm very picky.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not picky.
No.
So you'll like any of the places
Perfect.
I like.
So
wait. Sarah, not to like cut you off and turn your shit around.
Sound like Kanye West right now. You sound like Kanye West.
She took the power. She's like, I'm going to let you do this.
I'll let you finish.
Beyonce should have won.
Beyonce should have won this video.
Kanye, you. Go ahead. Finish.
Sit on this side of this.
Okay, so anyways, basically,
you're in a relationship.
Yes.
He should know where you want to go.
And that's true.
Okay. Not like I said, not just
Angel, why are you answering everything correctly?
because
He's on game.
He's ready for her girls to jump.
If you give me the opportunity to speak my mind, then listen.
And he has an assassin glove.
Let he with the pimp cane speak.
Okay. Speak with the sword part out.
With a pimp cane.
Finish.
Okay.
Don't pull it out if you're not going to use it.
Someone was thinking, would you expect them to know where you go? Or would you show them those places?
Like, if it's new.
If it's new.
The whole purpose of this is dating.
If it's new.
Not relationship.
You would know.
Okay. If it's new, you gotta take it as suggestions.
That's what I'm saying. Your perspective right now is off of a relationship where you know where I go. So if I ask you, you better fucking take me. I hope so. I hope so. But in a dating relationship, what this is all about, just like you were saying, bring it back, dating. If you were to be dating, and take me wherever.
I think whoever initiates
where would you want him to take you? That's the question.
Right.
That's how you gotta look at the
and
question.
Even if you're picky, you'll still find something there because they took the
right.
But then as
but
it
then
goes
as
on,
you're getting to know each other, you'll be like, "Hey, I really like this place. I didn't really like that place so much." Like I feel like.
You better catch on, motherfucker.
And at the end of the day,
so you're trading.
Yes, you're trading.
Right.
She's like, stop, please.
She's like, hey, time out.
Let me jump 5 steps forward and go back to that dating relationship.
You guys,
what she was saying,
this is her boyfriend, so he knows. Okay.
So she asked me where she wants to eat. I asked her, where do you want to eat? We go back and forth.
This still happens 2 years in.
This still happens.
7 years, yeah.
It'll happen 9 years.
Don't worry. Hey, Sarah, we're married.
I'm supposed to know where she wants to eat. But I give her options. So basically, I go through her options and be like, okay, what do you want? Are you in the mood for Mexican? Do you want steak? Do you want burger? Like, what do you want? And she still doesn't give me an answer. So I give her like just 3 choices.
That's our system.
So it's like A, B, or C. Pick one, and we go from there.
We keep narrowing it down.
We gotta narrow it
down.
down.
Yeah. It's a process.
I mean, I would decide for you, but sometimes
so it's like this ritualistic dance you do.
Yeah.
Get things
it
right.
kind of changes your mood though if it's the wrong one.
You gotta go through the wrong one.
But to be,
I don't hate it.
We could have went somewhere else.
I know.
I don't know where, but somewhere else.
No,
but to be honest, it is a common thing. Yeah.
Them picking the wrong one helps you decide. Hey, I definitely didn't want that, so now I want that.
But going back to first dating wise, men should always pick where to go first.
And apparently we've heard that.
And men should always pay first. Let's go back to that. Men should always pay first.
That's
true.
Okay.
No,
I like that it's a man
I like
saying that.
A woman will reach for her checkbook, for her
I've always done that.
wallet.
Ladies, take note.
But you're gonna be into
men
the.
should always pay first.
Man, you're having me skip questions here.
I know
but
that was the next question.
I know it's close to one of the next one.
And that's why Dimitri has a girlfriend.
There you go.
I always
let her reach for a wallet, but I always tell her
offer.
Yeah, I
Even
always
if it's
offer.
big.
Yeah.
I say leave it.
Okay. So going back to
I always offer, and if he lets me pay, I will pay, but you'll never see me again.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
That's fucked up.
That's not true.
That's just the way I am.
Okay. If it's not the first date, if it's someone you had a connection with,
that's what we're talking about. Dating.
Would you pay? Like if you said, "Hey, let's."
I will always offer, and it's a genuine answer. I will pay.
Right.
You know.
But first dates, it's like
mandatory.
mandatory.
Oh yeah, mandatory.
After a while, you're gonna get a Venmo from me.
But I'm wondering. Okay, the reason I'm wondering why it would be like a "you'll never see me again"
because that's what I'm looking for.
Okay,
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so when I date, this is my thing. If I invite you out, again, it's two guys. So if I invite you out, I'm gonna pay because I'm inviting you out.
Right.
Hey, you want to go out to eat? Yes. Let's go to Texas Roadhouse, right? For instance. Okay, I'm paying off top. I invited you out. I'm not gonna say let's go out and just sit there.
If I invited you, then yes, for sure I'm gonna go. And that's family. That's anyone.
Everybody,
yes.
Yeah.
If I'm inviting you, bitch, it's because I want to go eat there.
Okay.
Are we jumping ahead? Sorry.
Never mind.
Okay, hold on. So we skip questions, but anyway,
stop me.
I was gonna get to it because I wanna make sure we get the guys' answers out there first before you go off. So the question was the date. Should the guys always pay first? Yeah. And all the guys said yes, they will pay first.
Thank you, guys.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, so Arsenio said his date tried to pay, but Jessica said she was fucking with you. Which
that sounds like me.
Angel said guys should pay because girls don't know how to tip.
Oh, I know
Angel.
Very generous.
First day shows be set up by the guy.
Gave me the dirtiest look.
Get over here. Get over here.
Come defend yourself, Angel.
Okay, Angel wants to correct himself.
But then I answered it later, and I told her how it is.
Okay.
Wait. If it's a shitty service, you'll still give a good.
I'm in the service industry.
Yes. I know.
I tip off based off of that. I was saying that as a statement because some females don't. It's a ha he. I answered the question later. And I told you, it doesn't matter the value of the fucking check. It was the value of being present with you.
And it's their job.
That was my answer.
Dude, I was too drunk.
Exactly.
I don't remember.
But listen,
why you gotta go back or watch this broadcast.
I listened to the next one. I wasn't here on his birthday. And you wanted to hear the guy's answers. They were drunk. Do you remember your question? Do you remember your answer? Yeah, I remember my shit. Remember yours.
Oh! That sounded saucy.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm not done yet. Okay, so the question was, should the guys pay first? And Gabriel's like, I backyard boogie. I'll give $100 bill to spend anything she wants, and she can go to the dollar store and buy anything she wants at the dollar store.
I love the dollar store.
I did say that.
Robert's answer was, guys can't pay for all the dates. Eventually, it gets to a point where, like, hey, if the girl starts asking the guy out, then it's like, okay, maybe you can pitch in a little bit because this time you asked me out. I like that from a woman. She should at a certain point.
Eventually, they do have to watch your money. If they really care about you, they're like, I'm not gonna let this fool spend like $200 on this.
And you brought up the story where the girl wanted you to pay for her phone bill and shit.
Oh yeah,
that was fucking crazy.
That was crazy. She needs a sugar daddy. That's what she asked you for that.
She asked me. Well, she indirectly said, "Well, this guy used to pay my phone bill and twirled her hair." And I was like,
"You should go back to him. Bye, bitch."
I know, right? Actually, you should give me his number because I need my motherfucking.
Hey, quick.
3-day rule?
3-day. Okay.
Shut up.
Okay, because this subject kept being brought up so much during this podcast, do guys base a girl on astro signs? Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So do guys? Okay, before we get to the girls.
Yeah, you go to the guys because the guys.
No, I'm gonna start with the guys. Guys, you guys base a girl on an Aquarius sign, on a sign, Astro, Leo, Scorpio. No. Angel.
I don't give a shit.
You see some girls like, oh, he's a Pisces, I'm a Cancer, we're perfect. Oh my
God.
No. I'm a Pisces.
You know what I'm saying?
Cancers are good with Aquarius, with
Tauro.
If the moon can control the tides, why can't fucking the stars control our emotions?
Exactly.
This is like Doce Corazones. You know what that is? Yes.
No, explain it.
Doce Corazones is like that show where they talk. They literally, it's a show in Spanish.
I don't get what he's talking about.
It's that show in Spanish where they match everybody, and it's all like astrological and like they all like
it's in the stars.
Like fucking Cancer, you're gonna be fucking awesome with this Taurus. and it's all like romanticized game show that's super corny and it's somehow highly addicting.
But you love it because you're
love
a Cancer.
I'm a fucking man. I'm like, oh my god.
So Angel,
so excited.
Angel, have you ever judged a girl based on her sign, her astro sign?
I probably won't even know what your sign is until you tell me. I don't.
So girls, I want to ask, what, Jenny, sorry, hold on. Why do you girls? No, because. Hold on. Hey, Trey. Because you girls kept bringing this up, why do you girls judge a guy on his astro sign?
Why?
Why? Because you.
Past experience.
Okay.
So if he's not your sign, if he's not my sign?
Hold on.
Yeah. I don't. No, it's good if he's not my sign because that's what doesn't go together. 2 Scorpios. Are you kidding me? I don't know any.
2 Scorpios.
I have no idea what any of this means.
Sir, I would like to declare that first and foremost, I'm a man of logic and reasoning.
But you're a Cancer. But you're a Cancer.
Hold on, but it is a secondary evaluation. Logic and reasoning first, and then that other sign shit. I'm like, hold on, I need to keep that in mind because I'm a super fucking Cancer, and that shit.
What does that mean?
It nails me to the sea. I read those signs, and I'm like, oh, my fucking life has just been read before me.
Let's
like it's crazy.
At someone that's already in a relationship over here.
Oh.
Okay. Go for it.
What's your sign?
I am a Virgo.
Okay, Virgo.
Capricorn, we're compatible.
Capricorn. We are compatible according to horoscope.
Mm-hmm.
So, we didn't look until after.
We never looked at each other we never judged each other off each other's signs, and we never looked into this stuff until like maybe a year or so into our relationship. And apparently, we are compatible.
Or
it's something that like we reflect on. She is very black and white. I'm very gray. We're mashed together. So it's not something we like judge each other. Yeah.
So you're a Virgo. Balance. You're a Virgo.
Yeah.
So your brother is a Virgo.
Yeah, of course.
What's your girlfriend?
Oh.
What's your birthday?
June.
June what? June 12th. She's not a Cancer.
She's a Gemini.
She's a right before Gemini.
Gemini.
I'm a Gemini. Sorry, right before Cancer is Taurus is after.
Taurus is in May.
July. Aries.
This is the science, you guys.
No, Gemini is after Cancer.
It's between Gemini and Leo.
I do want to believe
Leo.
Leo's after.
Look at him.
But there is feelings into compatibility, so you cannot judge somebody off.
Fuck your feelings.
She said you're in a relationship.
Sign until
Gemini.
Experience stuff
Gemini. Ooh, you gotta be careful with her.
Wait, Dimitri. I want to hear this.
Okay.
You cannot judge somebody off their feelings until you've gone through stuff together and you realize what their sign is.
Very true. Yeah.
So once you realize you guys matched, you kind of see each other like your point of view. But
I don't know anything of his. Can you let me know?
He's a Scorpio.
You're lucky.
So he's like.
You hit the jackpot.
You're Sagittarius. You're good.
Once you have a Scorpio,
he's strong-minded, strong as shit.
Strong as shit.
He won't back
See,
down.
I honestly don't know her sign. I don't give a fuck.
She's a Sagittarius.
I'm not saying you
See,
have
I don't
to
know.
really
Your
care
mom's
about
a
the sign,
Sagittarius.
but
That don't mean shit to me.
Wait, Alex, so you don't give a fuck?
I don't give a fuck.
How fucking rude and inconsiderate, you asshole. Yes! You don't give a fuck. What is that shit? Somebody's gonna sleep with the dog tonight. I swear to fucking God. Stephanie,
Do you care about science?
So,
first date impression.
Do you care about signs?
Yes.
Okay, to what extent?
First date impression?
So yeah, to what extent?
No, but I mean, like, if you tell me you're a certain sign, I'll roll my eyes at you. But I'll still hang out.
Damn.
Whoa.
It's her. That's her choice.
Okay.
No, so the only reason I do believe in it is because it's like I've been alive for a while now. And
Many years.
No, so like patterns. The same signs repeat themselves in my life. So it's like I'll hear it and I'll be like, okay, like this will be interesting, but I'm not going to dismiss someone because they're
okay.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, as long as you don't dismiss them, just because they say their sign, I was like, you're like whatever.
Yeah. Also, the Aquarius men, no.
Why?
Yeah. What are you?
What are you?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm tripping.
I'm tripping?
Yeah.
I have no
idea.
I have no idea.
When's your birthday?
March 8th. So I think I'm a Pisces.
Yeah, you're with me, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're with me?
But the thing is, you're a water
too.
sign. So you're
Pisces.
good.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
like, no,
You're
you're just.
So Miguel and Benny, have you guys ever heard this from a girl when you guys go dating about your sign?
No, because Pisces is the best sign.
Yeah. Okay. So go, Benny. Go.
I have no experience with any of this horoscope stuff.
But you're a water sign. You go with the flow. You're
For the
good.
most part.
Yeah.
That's
It's
about
interesting. Look
accurate,
into
then.
it.
Okay, that's about accurate.
But there's a lot of things that go into horoscopes, like moon sign, like day of.
You're losing me.
You're
losing me.
I mean, I've only heard because of
Break it
certain
down,
people
man.
that actually.
He
look
has
into
the app
this
on his
stuff,
phone.
Yeah.
And I don't actually
He
look into
retweets
this.
lots of Virgo.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is a lot of Virgo stuff that responds to me.
Wishy-washy.
Like it does respond
They
to me.
can't pick a side.
Yeah, exactly. They
Yeah.
can't.
It's a gray
They're
area.
all over the place. Yeah, they're
Scorpio,
the gray area. They
Scorpio.
see all sides of everything.
Bro, why you selling us out, bro?
There's a lot of times she's very strong on a subject, and I can be like, oh, I can see the other side of that subject.
Wait.
She was so convincing.
Hey.
They find the good and the bad in everything.
You're like,
They
this is
see
a
what
Virgo.
goes
Shut
on.
up.
Like Dimitri also likes to do sunset dog poses.
He's very zen.
Hey, I fucks with that though.
I do yoga in the backyard.
Yeah. Hey, you should see my cobra pose. It's fucking all the way up. Motherfuckers
All
are
right.
like,
All right.
they don't know how flexible it can be.
That was very triggering.
That was very tricky because the girls kept
You
bringing.
guys, it's
Okay.
I'll let somebody else
Let me
answer
say
it.
something.
Hey, quiet, Jenny, Frankie.
You guys,
Everyone.
it's interesting. It's definitely something that you can look into. And if you haven't, look into your sign.
Right.
Read your sign and what it says about, people if you're a Cancer. So, for example, I'm a Cancer. I'm very emotional. I fucking am. I will watch a movie. A person will not make me cry, but a movie will make me cry in a minute. I cried 30 seconds into the Lion King musical.
Wow.
You know
that opening song.
It was beautiful. Yes, it was beautiful.
Were you drinking?
But it says a lot. I know that I am not a compatible with a fucking Cancer at all. Like, I'm emotional. I tried dating a Cancer. It was the worst shit in the world. But you definitely should look at your sign and see what what you're like. And it's very interesting when you start to read it. Because
You don't have to believe it, but it's just.
and I don't say that I believe it, but
Yeah.
it's very interesting to see that you're like, oh shit, that is me, or it and it helps. And girls like that shit sometimes too. So like, oh, if you're a Cancer, we're very compatible, or so forth. So it's cool. I mean, I'm not saying be against it, but it's something out of your comfort zone, so that because most girls do look into that shit. It's in fucking Cosmo. It's in a lot of magazines. So why not?
I think girls find it comforting to find a reason for how
Exactly. Yeah.
they feel or
Yeah.
how somebody else.
Why you chose someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely.
They can't help it. It's their sign.
All right. So
It
I'll
was meant
move.
to be. We're gonna get married. Ah!
All right. So I'll move on to the next question because
That was a long.
that was a long ass question.
We could.
All right.
Whole
So the
podcast.
guy's impression. Okay. So Jessica asked this question. The guy's impression of a woman hitting on the guy first. So Dominic says of course the guy feels more confident to be themselves. And the question was, did Alex ever hit on him? Alex ever hit on Dominic first? Some guys just said they settled, and if they are blind, they might. I don't know what the fucking answer was. It sounded weird. Robert says makes him feel special. Arsenio said he likes it because sometimes he doesn't know if the guy is coming on too strong. It's a good icebreaker for the guy. Dimitri said, and make sure to choose the girl, not the girl choose you. So yeah, that's pretty good. But I mean, I wish Dimitri didn't elaborate that. But
Try better.
No one cares.
Yeah, bro, because I see a lot of guys and girls, or mostly guys, like they just stay with the girl, like they let the girl choose them because they don't know how to like go about it.
See, yeah, there
I
you
see a
go.
lot of guys.
But are they happy though?
No,
That's the whole
sometimes,
point.
but most of the time, if it
Yeah.
starts off like that, no.
What does it mean?
Oh.
Most of the time, I mean, I see a lot that they're not happy.
You see a lot.
Then
Yeah.
he should let his balls drop because
Yeah.
Oh.
that just
You're
means he
insecure?
can't speak up.
Yep.
Not that he can't speak up, but it's just, I mean,
Some people
I don't
are
know.
shy.
Yeah, go, 'cause I gotta go.
Because I used to do that too. Like,
No,
I
I'm
used to,
kidding.
Where?
You don't even
It's getting
I'll have you know, my balls have dropped.
Dominic took her
Why's that
why
down
fucking jump down. He's a dog. Let him be.
Someone kicked him off.
Let a dog be a dog.
Oh.
Don't learn about a dog.
You guys.
That was some real stuff.
Dog
running.
You want a dog?
Oh.
I don't know.
You're high.
Would you mind?
Yes.
Would you mind if
like
I
that.
One normal.
What am I?
You could have
I
just
look
took it in
forward
your
to that
cheeks.
shit.
You don't have to take
I mean,
it.
It
Shot
shows,
break,
it
shot
shows
break.
interest.
Shot break.
Shot break.
The way I see it with online dating, the guys, the girls, they probably get so many messages from guys.
Grabbing on my tatters.
Right? Have you?
Wasn't there a photo of James?
Okay.
It's gay.
What were you talking about? What are you
Because,
saying?
Alex's question about, do you mind if a girl sends the message first?
Uh-huh.
Right? So I would imagine the girls on online dating, they get so many messages from guys, they just,
Shoot that Chris Brown.
if it's not interesting at all, they just, skip
Shoot that
through
Chris
it.
Brown right now.
So if a girl messages guys first, then that's obvious that she does have, she's interested in someone, right?
But I'm okay, girls.
Girls, she's talking to us.
How many times?
Yeah.
How many times have you been the one to actually initiate it without it being like what's the one app where the girl does Bumble? Without it being on Bumble, how many times have you actually hit up a guy and said, "Hey, how's your day going?"
Like instead of waiting for the guy to hit you, have you ever hit the guy up?
No. Yes.
Right on.
Okay, please
How'd it
elaborate.
go? How'd it
That's
go?
all I got.
What were the results?
Yeah, so no, because the question was for the guys, would you be intimidated by the girl messaging you? So have you messaged the guy first? And how did that go?
Your way.
They responded.
They responded.
Were they like, whoa?
So
No.
Like, oh.
Whoa, what guy's gonna
No,
be
it's freaking 2016 or 18.
Girl.
What? They said A.
That's all they said.
It's the normal response.
What was your first message? Did you just say hey, or what did you say, like, generally? Like, did you ask them a question? Or
I mean,
compliment?
I usually creep on people like for a specific reason, so I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna be like, yo, nice meeting you, like I liked your fucking whatever artwork or something, yeah, like your photo.
Okay.
So like dudes who do art. Sick.
Normally the girls.
All right, so we're moving on. We're moving on.
Yeah, I guess we're moving on.
Okay. All right, Jenny. You ready? Frankie, you ready?
I'm ready.
Here, this is a new question.
Oh, shit.
All right, you guys ready? We're gonna start with the guys first.
Oh, shit.
How can you tell a girl's a hit it and quit it girl?
What does that mean? That's very
Pictures.
rude.
What does that mean?
Pictures.
They say stuff like
No.
that.
Can I start this one?
No.
Okay. Here's a scenario. Say you go to a bar. You meet the girl at the bar. How can you tell she's just a hit it and quit it girl?
The way she's coming at you, like all slutty and shit, just like.
All
Wait,
slutty.
we'll go to you. We'll go to you.
Comes out very forward.
It's like trying to
giving
like.
all her problems.
How do I explain?
Putting all her fucking news out on the street.
Okay.
Putting her fucking stuff on Front Street.
Just like being.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, like, what
She's
does
just
it feel like?
Being very touchy.
I don't know
Being
you.
very
I don't
touchy.
know you. But
Could you
apparently
elaborate?
you want to be heard.
That's all you have.
Apparently you're a hurting girl and you want to be heard. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. SOS.
You can just tell by the body chemistry, the
but that's the
touching,
question.
the.
Yeah.
She wants you to elaborate, and I
No.
Elaborating.
What if she's just open?
Touching. What else? What else?
You can
Please
see by like
explain.
What makes her like?
the face, like does it look like
She's on a mission.
or does it look like she's feeling you, like she's touching, like
That's
you know
why
the
you
little
decided someone's
touching and
getting
stuff.
Elaborate
She's
on
trying to,
Rob.
let's get a drink. She's trying to
Show
get
Rob.
fucked up with you.
All right.
Then you know she's trying
Yep.
to smash.
You're hooked up. Okay, you, the single one.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
So
Okay.
like I said, I come from a single mom, right? So
That doesn't mean shit.
no.
Oh, yeah, Dimitri.
Hold on.
Hey.
My perspective is different. I come from a single mom. I never had like a macho ass dude in my house telling me what to do.
Okay.
But like one time I was partying, right? I was partying at my dad's house, getting drunk with him, and he tried to give me this speech about like you gotta know when they're like, you know, a serious woman and when they're just there to have fun. And when he said that shit to me as a kid, I was like,
Let me take my notepad.
I said,
out.
motherfucker, what was my mom to you, you fucking dick? And I was just thinking that in my brain. I never voiced it because I was young at the time and I had respect for my dad, but
How old were you?
I don't quite.
How old were you?
I was like 12.
Dude, that's a cancer in you.
Dude, so check this out. When I meet a woman, Like when I meet a woman, her sexual like tendencies don't make me qualify her as a hit and quit it.
Okay.
Like it's more about like if we're compatible or not, because that's really what's gonna tell me if I want to keep going with it or not. Like compatibility. Like if like yeah, it's cool, we had fun, and it's just fun up until there, then maybe that's probably like a hitting quit situation. But it's not gonna be like judging her on her what she does or. That, but that's just me.
Look at Sagittarius, look at Aquarius, and look at Virgo. Okay, look at those 3 signs.
All right,
Next.
but okay, no. But same questions for the girls. How can you tell a guy is a hit it and quit it guy?
Yeah, how do you tell him?
Okay, Frankie, if you got something, go ahead.
It's true. Because we've been on both ends of that. Go ahead, you first.
Shut up. But it's all subjective because everybody approaches things differently.
Yeah.
But I feel like if they don't ask like anything about you,
yep,
and it's like very surface. Not that they have to get really deep at like a bar or something, but like if
that's
it's
true.
like
That's true. If it's just like very like you're not talking like about like your lives and stuff,
right.
like, you're just kind of just like getting into it, like just feeling each other. Then you could tell.
Are you wearing gloves?
The guy's not detailed because he already made that decision.
Yep.
You might think I'm a dumbass, but I know who I am.
A dumbass.
You know what, Angel? Stop. Mira, you're lucky I still have a drink here.
Got my hands busy.
I know who I am, and I know what I'm looking for. And as an adult, I know what I'm getting myself into. Good. So even if I know, like every time I've approached a person,
so
I know who they are.
But yourself.
Angel, shut the fuck up.
If you know what you're doing, you have no one else to blame but yourself.
Exactly. So if I know a person,
own your mistakes.
Let her finish. I'm gonna let you fucking finish.
Please finish.
I'm
hanging on.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
Look, you. I know who I am. I know who I'm approaching. So if I see a guy, I'm literally just gonna approach him because of I'm interested. Even though I've heard stuff, because I have dated people that I know who they are. I know what they've done. People have told me certain things, but let me judge them based on who I am, because you might find that compatibility, even though everybody else has found something. I have friends, not even people that I've dated, but just friends where they're like, you fucking hooked up with them. I'm like, no, I've never hooked up with them in my whole lifetime, but I love them as a person. And they've told me, they've said it themselves. You know what? Everybody else sees me as just an acquaintance, but you see me as a fucking person and as a friend, and therefore I will treat you the same way. I will treat you as a friend. You know, you've gone out of your way to help me in certain situations where other people are just like, oh, boo, you'll get over it. You know, and never offer to help.
Words of encouragement.
Exactly. I'm not like that. If I see you as a friend, I will do that. And so when I see a person, even though I'm hearing all these things, you know what? We might be compatible some way. We might, have that spark, or I might be just fucking idiot. And
no, girl.
But I'm comfortable with who I am, and therefore, if I decide to spend time on you, if nothing comes out of it, I got no one to blame but myself. So, and that's part of, being in love. And I'm saying that with quotations. That's part of falling in love. You're putting yourself out there and you're taking that risk. That's part of fucking falling in love. You're taking that fucking risk to see. Exactly. To see if it happens. But part of taking that risk is either it goes the right way or it goes the wrong way. That's the risk part of it.
That is.
Why
you date to begin with.
Exactly. So that's how I see it.
Worth that risk.
Yeah. So I'm never gonna go into it thinking, oh, that's just a thought, or that's just, that's just a fuck boy or whatever. So I give it a chance no matter what. And if I get fucked or whatever, I am a fucking adult.
Over, Jenny.
Do you stereotype
there's a cat in the
fuckboy or like somebody that you know is that type? Do you stereotype?
I don't. I mean, I will see a person and, people will tell me that's a fuckboy or whatever, and I'll be like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not going to go into it thinking, all right, that's a fuckboy. No. I know what I'm going to get out of it.
You want to see what you
want to form your own opinion about it. That's not what I'm going into that relationship for. And if it is, people will tell me. I've told a person, look, I've literally, with a friend of mine, I was, you know what? This is what people have told me about you. This is how people see you. This is not how I'm choosing to see you. And if you fuck me over, then so be it. But I I'm going to trust you. I'm giving you a chance, and I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to tell you this, and in secrecy. And if you go ahead and you fuck it over and you tell everybody, then I've learned my lesson. But I think you can be a really good friend to me. And they respected the fact that that I was taking a risk on them.
So they can't hold you down to the first initial response.
And if you get fucked, then so be it. Go on to the next person. It's part of life. You learned it. It's not about the destination. It is about the fucking journey, you guys.
Oh.
Write that shit down.
Yeah, that shit.
That's my next tattoo.
Get it.
So the question, I'll go to Jenny. How can you tell a guy is a hit it and quit it guy?
I don't like to look at people.
I don't remember nothing I said.
No. It's perfectly fine.
Okay, I take it back.
I don't do sex.
Wait,
layers here.
I don't want to think of people like that because you never
come
know.
closer.
You want to think the best of people.
Want to go closer?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Just move closer so we can hear.
That's perfect.
There you go.
I don't like to approach a situation that way because people can always surprise you.
Exactly.
So
okay.
But if little deal breakers, you go ahead and quit it because they're still good looking or whatever, but you notice some stuff right away, and then I guess it would go ahead and quit it. I don't know, just
No, you're thinking the other way around.
What? How am I thinking?
You're thinking if you're gonna hit it and let them go. If they're approaching you, that's what I said. She said if I'm not interested, fuck it, but it ain't going nowhere. So I get it. No, I get it. I'm just saying.
Hey guys. I'm sorry.
If they're using you for the
if they're just gonna even if you're interested.
How can you tell? Okay, you go to the bar, you see a guy, you meet a guy. How can you tell he's just gonna be a hit it and quit it type of guy?
How can you tell he just wants?
He only wants how can you tell he just wants one thing from you?
That's why I didn't
Not that you want one thing from him.
Okay, well.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's
go ahead.
Fucking hilarious that I answered that way, but I guess.
Have another jealous shot.
Have another jealous shot.
I'm gone. I'm just trying to be quiet in the corner. I guess they. Oh, you know what? When they say basic ass shit to you, they're rehearsing it. They're
they have a script.
I normally don't like this, or
Ew,
you're the first girl that I ever said this to. When they start saying shit like
That's
that,
the worst.
That's true. Then you can just tell that. In my mind, I feel like they're just
saying that a lot.
It's a script. They're doing their thing. They're trying to do their script with you the whole night.
How can you tell someone's being genuine though?
They don't say those. Well, you probably don't use lines.
They don't say those words.
But some people are being truthful when they say that. Because
really
I remember the first time I said it, I'm like, you probably hear this shit, but this is the first time I'm doing this, and I was being genuine. I was like,
full pledge.
Some people are being truthful when they say that.
True.
I mean, we're fucking adults. I think that's the thing. We're adults.
So you shouldn't I shouldn't disregard people at that point.
Yeah.
Then I don't know.
You don't know.
I poker face.
We'll go to Frankie. How can you tell if a guy is just a hit and quit guy?
It's funny because it's similar to how both the guys and the girls said it. So it's kind of you hear they're not trying to get to know you. They're not asking you, hey, so where'd you grow up? What do you know? What are you into? What do you do? It's more of how was your day? Because it's basic. It's general. Okay, it was cool. Oh, okay, cool. How can I get there as quick as possible without asking you so much? How can I?
Names,
and then it kind of becomes clear.
Address.
But then it's kind of like how she said. That's why I said I wanted to go last because it's kind of like she said. Because then when you're on the other side of it, you're just you're having a conversation with someone and you're just you sound kind of ignorant. This isn't going to go anywhere, but you're really good looking. So
there you go.
It'll go one spot, and then we'll let you go.
So that was you deciding.
I had an epiphany. I was like, oh my fucking god, I think I just got it down. So, anybody can call me out if I'm fucking full of shit, and I'll take your criticism like a fucking champ. But check this out. All right, so the deciding factor for the hit it or quit it factor is based on two very important things. All right, the compensating. All right, compensating compatibility, potentially morality, and other compensating factors. So other compensating. So like lacking the compatibility and other compensating factors. Meeting together, being like, fuck it, hit it and quit it.
Oh,
yes,
right,
yeah,
right. Because let's say like, met a guy, dumb as a rock, really buff. Guys,
just
met a girl, she's so fucking mean, but I'm probably gonna hate her because she got that ass. Right?
What about hold on. You said girls. You said guys. It's time for gays.
There you go.
Go.
All right, gays.
Go for it.
Met a dude really into himself, but he's a bear, and I fucking love it.
Let me take another shot.
No, it's fine.
Throwing your hairless twinks.
Wait, aren't you a bear?
Hold on.
That's why I wouldn't be
okay,
into one.
so your hairless twinks.
No, not twinks.
No,
it's okay. It's
November.
I'm gonna find
No,
you black
November over here.
Yeah, I tried.
It was good.
Does the gay community approve of my answer?
This representative says yes.
All right.
I approve of this.
That was a very
Yes,
possible
breakthroughs. The breakthroughs.
No shave November and no nut November.
No nut November. What the fuck is no nut November?
I heard that one.
Let's just not give that
Yep,
power.
I heard that.
Let's not give that
December
power.
is the good year.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
It is a good year. It's a good
December.
month.
I love that year.
It's a good month. Birthday year.
December was a good year.
Okay.
All right. Next question. Do guys swipe right every time a girl on a girl's profile? Dominic said was like a course all the time. Like it's like fishing.